Hi, I'm Izzy, and I work as a fire lookout here in northern Alberta. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the other ones that are a lot more lookout focused about what I do day to day as a part of my job. And we're actually going to be cooking today, lookout cooking. This is a special request from my girlfriend Yogi to show her or do a tutorial on how I make my different meals. And so today we are going to be making stir fry. I did not cut everything to look prepared and cool. I cut everything before filming this because my phone was dead and I wanted it to charge, but I also didn't want to wait 30 minutes to start making sure everything was ready to go. So we'll run through everything I have here quickly, and then we'll get to actually cooking it all. Here is everything I have prepped. This is just 1.5 chicken breasts, just cut up and kind of cubed, so it cooks easier and is in smaller chunks. For veggies, just in here, I have some peppers, broccoli, asparagus, and carrots, which actually finishes up both the asparagus and the broccoli out of my veggies I have left, or fresh veggies. For seasoning, I'm going to use some onion powder, garlic powder, crushed chili peppers. Forgot to bring out the salt, but plain old salt, and some stir fry sauce. The first part of making the stir fry is actually going to be making the rice, or starting the rice, I should say. So I just have this Kirkland brand basmati rice. I go through about like 1.5 to 2 of these each summer here. Rice is very much a staple in my diet. Since it is just me, I only make about a cup and a half of uncooked rice, which gets me about like 3 to 4 cups of cooked rice. So enough for dinner and for leftovers the next day. Someone other than my girlfriend watches this. I do not cook my rice for the simple fact of water is a little bit of a valuable resource that I'm not going to use on washing rice. It's just not worth it, and I'd much rather just not wash my rice and have some of that extra starch to it and have it stick a bit more than wasting a couple cups of water on rice when I could use that for things like iced tea and just water in general. I do not have any potable water from a tap or anything, so all my water is in these big blue jugs. And I'm just going to, for my rice, I do 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. And so for this, I'm going to use, what would that be? 2 cups of water for my rice. In my rice, I also put a little bit of oil. That's apparently how you do it. A little bit of salt. Enough. Now all I'm going to do is turn on that burner and put it on high heat and let it be until it boils. Now with our rice going and waiting to boil, I'm going to turn on this front pan. I know it looks dirty. I fried veggies in it a day ago, and not chicken, not meat or anything, just vegetables, and I haven't had time to wash pans and stuff, and it was just vegetables, no meat. So I'm not too worried about cross-contamination. Put in a little more of our oil. And I'm impatient, so I don't ever actually wait for my pan to preheat, which is probably really bad, but I'm impatient and I'm the only one eating this food, so I feel like I don't have to be as aware or proper. So first I'm just going to put the chicken into the pan. Really, all I'm going to do is let this chicken sit for a couple of minutes to try and cook. I have this like cover thing to help prevent grease and fat and everything from splattering, which is very helpful, I find. First, a little bit of seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder, salt. Let's give that another good stir around. Carrot down. That's for Dingo. And chili flakes. And with that, I'll throw in the rest of our veggies. It's very green, I'm realizing. Our last thing to actually make it a stir fry sauce. And I like mine a lot more saucy than I think people think about when they think stir fry. So maybe it's not a stir fry, but I like it like this. So oh, I forgot freaking green beans. So with that, everything is done. I find if you don't have some like a rice scoop, a measuring cup actually works really well. I'm just gonna take up some rice. And scoop up some veggies. And chicken. This is definitely a chicken heavy stir fry, but that's okay. Here we have our chicken veggie stir fry with rice. And yeah, that is pretty much the finished result. Total time to make this is about like, I'd say 30 minutes just because I'm a slow cook. With like the cutting of the chicken and the veggies, I'd probably add another 5-ish to 10 minutes. So I'm just not a very good cook and I cook quite slowly. So this, if you're skilled, probably wouldn't take you as long. So yeah, but we'll take a bite. And yeah, that, I don't know what to say. I'm very happy with my seasoning. I find sometimes I can over season or really under season, but this is, I think, quite good. So with that, I'm going to go eat my dinner. Probably watch some TV. And yeah, thanks for watching how I make my stir fry here at the fire tower. Have a good rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.